If you found this message today, it's because your guardian angels want you to hear something important. They may have forgotten your kindness, but the universe hasn't. Watch what happens next as blessings begin to unfold. The angels say, someone in your life once believed they knew you better than anyone else. They thought they had figured you out, your habits, your hopes, and even your heart. They assumed they had the full picture of who you are, as if you could be neatly summed up and placed in a box. But then something happened that shifted their view completely. A moment of raw truth broke through the surface, and they saw a side of you they never imagined. It shook them, not because it was bad, but because it was real. When someone witnesses your truth, it has the power to stop them in their tracks. It's in those unguarded moments that people realize just how extraordinary you are. Have you ever noticed how others grow quiet when they see your real emotions? It's because authenticity has weight. It cannot be faked, and when it shows, it commands respect. In that moment, they saw that your strength wasn't about pretending to be perfect, but about daring to be real. Being real is a kind of bravery that few people ever master. It's easy to wear masks, to keep walls high, to only show the world what feels safe. But you allowed your truth to slip through, and it left a lasting mark. Your courage showed them that vulnerability is one of the purest forms of strength. Your honesty forced them to look at themselves differently too, and to question how much of their own life they keep hidden behind a mask. For the first time, they realized there was so much more to you than what they had assumed. That realization humbled them. They could no longer see you as the simple picture they had painted in their mind. Instead, they were confronted with the truth that you are layered with experiences, emotions, and wisdom that no one else could ever fully measure. And in that realization, they began to feel both admiration and regret. Admiration for the strength you carry, and regret for not noticing it sooner. I repeat, they may have forgotten your kindness, but the universe hasn't. Watch what happens next as blessings begin to unfold. This person has known you for a long time. In their mind, your history together meant they fully understood who you were. But what they had built was only a reflection of their own assumptions, a version of you that suited their perspective. It's a common mistake people make, that believing that time alone equals understanding. They may have shared years with you, but years don't always reveal the heart. Sometimes people only see what they want to see. They craft a version of you that fits into their world, never realizing they've missed the beauty of who you truly are. The truth is, you are not defined by anyone else's perspective. You are defined by the battles you've fought, the love you've given, and the lessons you've learned. No one else has walked in your shoes, felt your heartbreaks, or celebrated your victories the way you have. And because of that, your story is yours alone to carry. Your guardian angels want you to know that every misunderstanding, every underestimation, is simply proof that your depth runs deeper than most can grasp at first glance. What they didn't see until that one moment was your depth. When your guard fell and your true emotions showed, they caught a glimpse of your humanity in its purest form. In that instant, they realized you were not just strong. You were human in the most beautiful way. They saw that your strength was not about being unshakable, but about standing tall even when life tried to knock you down. They saw the quiet battles you fought, the silent tears you shed, and the resilience it took to keep moving forward. And suddenly, the version of you they had held in their mind was shattered, replaced by someone far more powerful, far more inspiring than they had ever imagined. Your vulnerability spoke louder than words ever could. It reminded them that strength and softness can exist together, that courage is not about never breaking, but about rising after you've been broken. Has anyone ever told you how remarkable it is that you can keep giving light even after walking through darkness yourself? That is the essence of who you are. The one who carries both scars and hope, both pain and love, and still manages to move forward with grace. That moment revealed your strength, your pain, and your courage all at once. It taught them that people are never as simple as they seem. Every person you meet is carrying a world within them, memories, dreams, struggles, and triumphs that aren't always visible on the surface. You reminded this person of that truth. You showed them that people cannot be summed up by quick judgments or casual observations. Has anyone ever judged you too quickly, only to realize later how wrong they were? That moment of recognition is powerful. It awakens humility and sparks a deeper respect that cannot easily fade. Your angels want you to know that this is one of your quiet gifts. You challenge people to look deeper, not only at you but at themselves. Your life has a way of teaching others that every soul is full of hidden layers waiting to be discovered. In doing so, you inspire them to treat others with more compassion, more patience, and more curiosity. Without even realizing it, you become the reason they start to see the world differently. Every soul carries layers, and every story has chapters unseen by the world. That was when they realized something powerful. No person is ever finished. Growth never stops. Change is always possible. And in you, they saw someone who has the ability to rise, transform, and keep moving forward no matter what. This experience changed them deeply. From then on, they could no longer stay satisfied with surface-level thinking. They began seeking out what lies beneath, not just with you, but with everyone they meet. They developed a curiosity to understand what truly shapes a person's journey. In doing so, they also began looking inward, asking questions about themselves they had long ignored. For them, this was a revelation. But for you, it is something greater. It is proof that the kindness you've shared and the life you've lived have left ripples far beyond what you might see. Even if someone forgets your impact, the universe does not. The angels remind you, true connections are built in vulnerability, in the moments where masks fall and honesty shines. That is where bonds deepen, where relationships grow stronger, and where authenticity thrives. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, I lift them into your hands today and ask that you surround them with reminders of their worth. Let every forgotten kindness they've shown return to them as blessings beyond what they expect. May those who overlooked their heart come to see the depth of their strength and the beauty of their truth. Fill their path with peace, favor, and the quiet assurance that you have never forgotten them. Amen. Remember this, your kindness has not gone unnoticed. It is recorded in the fabric of the universe, and it will come back to you in blessings you cannot yet imagine. Type 789 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?